y'all for tuning in. This Kickback Network. It's your host, Cuddy J. Back like I left something. Tonight we are talking about the state of hip hop. Is hip hop shifting again? When I say again, it means like is hip hop moving to another state of mind? Is it going to another region? Is it another? Is it going back to the old way of hip hop storytelling, bringing back hooks, the three courses? I mean, three verses in a hook. Um, a lot in the past few years, it's been times where artists they'll make a whole song with them just rapping on it with a bunch of killing in it and don't have no hook. Um, so is hip hop going to is it shifted again? Uh, as you see, it's been in Atlanta for the last 10, 15 years, or South been running it for a long time, but for the last 10 years, Atlanta's been holding it down. But Atlanta's a little bit too fresco. Atlanta's representing hip hop. We don't want hip hop to be represented the way Atlanta has been represented for the last years or so. You got rappers wearing dresses and shit like that, and wearing fingernail polish and stuff like that. Say that shit for the heavy metal people. It's not hip hop. So is hip hop shifting again? And where is it shifting to? Is it going back to Louisiana, or maybe it's going back to Texas? I would love for it to get back to the regular way where you got the hooks. You got good song formats. I would love for it to get back to that. I'm tired of people harmonizing in their rhymes and they just throw a little bullshit ass chant on it and a bridge and the song is over with. What's up with it, Lisa, baby? I'm tired of those type of raps. I like storytelling. Rappers are not letting you know who they are these days. They're not, you can't. Back in the day, man, I used to love buying a CD, and you look at the back of the CD and the little cover. When you open the CD cover up, it give you the credits on who did what, and the rappers put their shout outs, who then thank people who helped them through their journey. I wanted to get back to that format. I ain't stuck in that. Shout out to I'm not one of those old guys that's shitting on the young rappers. I like the young rappers. I like the new styles. But is it shifting to another stage, another state of mind? Also in other coverage, we're going to talk about congratulating the person, congratulating people. And the reason why I took this show down last night because I ended up doing another show and I interviewed somebody. So I wanted to get back to this show. And I was on a good topic last night, right when it happened. Yeah, your day rappers told stories. Yeah, I used to love that too, though. Speaking of, hey, Lisa, whatever happened to you guys last night? Why you guys didn't tap into the show last night I did with Hootie? I thought you in '85 was gonna tap in. Leo, we ended up coming in though. I had a whole segment of different people who allowed on my show last night. Leo, he was the only moderator on last night. I was hoping you guys would have tuned back in. But while I'm going, just maybe sleep, tripping. But I was on a roll last night. Oh, you fell asleep. I was on a roll last night about one-uppers. People one-upping you. People, you can't share your story with somebody because their story got to be better. Hold on, y'all. It's all good. I kind of figured it. I'm just messing with you, Lisa. I knew you probably fell asleep. I thought y'all was like, damn, you had a good show going right there. And he turned that show off and went to something else. I thought y'all didn't want to see the interview. It turned out to be a good interview anyway. Hootie, he had. I could have made the interview a lot messy if I wanted to, but it wasn't even about that. I just wanted to introduce Hootie to my people and tell the little journey to how he got into podcasting from being a rapper and all that. And I could have went into the cover of So what was the big deal of you and your podcast co-host falling apart? You know what? It's funny though. Like it's times I've shared some news, some good news to a friend of mine, and they go off talking about somebody else's good news. It ain't just their news. It ain't that they won't share their news. They'll share somebody else's good news, somebody you don't even know. You don't even care. Like I told you about one of my partners when I first got in partnership with YouTube. I thought it was a big deal to go tell him. And I went going out talking about my yeah, man, I'm in partnership with YouTube now and this, that, and the other and all that. And for like the next 15 minutes, he rambled about what somebody else got going on good and what he did. He just didn't want my parade to keep on marching. He didn't want the drums to keep on playing in my parade. And I felt weird behind this shit, but he always be like that. He just when he gets drunk and high, he's even worse. There was a time where I had a partner, he shared some news with some people about getting a job. And motherfuckers they be like they mad. They're not happy that you got 2 jobs or you got an extra job or something, like you in competition with them or something. It's like then again, you don't never know what they might be feeling. Maybe it was bad timing. But they just talk about people being one-uppers. You tell a story or share a story with somebody got to share a story better than yours. Like for example, shit. It might be the reason why I overslept that week. For example, you could be talking about somebody else. Yes, said man got a clean ass Lexus. That motherfucker Lexus clean as a motherfucker. And then they'll be like, oh, you ought to see God. I know something better. I got a better Lexus than that. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. You can feel it when it's about to come too, though. You share just by who the person you're talking to. You know they're going to come with a comeback better than yours. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Is the first topic or the main topic, not the first topic, because we be bouncing around everywhere like bird shit. The main topic is hip hop shifting again. When I say that, you know how it started off and began in New York. Hip hop began it in New York. Then it merged over to the West Coast. You start getting people like NWA, a couple other rappers becoming the most wanted above the law. Too Short from the Bay Area. Ice-T, who's originally from New Jersey. Then it ended up switching to going out to Miami. Then Scarface and Ghetto Boys came out of H-Town. Then you start seeing more Atlanta music come out. Then it went over to Louisiana. Then Memphis came in. And it blended back into New York again. Then it went back to the West Coast. Then it came back to the South. And that's when the South just ran it for like some years. Then all of a sudden you came to this era where it's the ringtone era. I don't understand why guys be in competition these days. Like I hate people that want to compete with everything you do. People do stuff because I don't mind somebody doing a podcast show or doing a show just because I do it, and because I inspired them to do it and they look up to what I'm doing. But if you're doing a podcast show or doing a YouTube channel to try to outdo mine, you wasting your damn time because we're not in the same position. We on 2 different playing fields anyway. First of all, you got to catch up with me and get to the stage I am on this YouTube thing. First of all, you got to get subscribers like me. You got to get an audience like me. You got to be monetized like me. Them 3 things you got to do. So you just doing a video or a YouTube channel or anything just because I'm doing it to compete with me, that's the wrong idea to go about it. Because you ain't going to last that long because I'm consistent. I do this because I want to do it. I don't do this because I see everybody else doing it. I was pressured to be a podcaster because I end up, going on as a guest at a show, and the audience, they end up liking me. The audience, the show that I went on was the Ian Gleason show. This is a white boy show. This is not no hip hop show. Matter of fact, podcasting wasn't even out at the time. Nobody couldn't tell you what a podcast was. Not no black person from the South. It was a big deal in the industry, like on the East Coast and the other guys on the West Coast. They were doing it, but nobody knew what a podcast was. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just started doing it. It fits my personality. I ended up growing into it. That's why you see me still doing it now to this day. I've seen a lot of people do podcasts, and they start a podcast because they think that they're going to have a big following just because they see their friends say, man, you should start a podcast. You funny, or you do this. They think they hear that from a couple people. They should do it, which is okay. But when they start a podcast and they throw it on YouTube or they throw it on whatever, Spotify, whatever, and they don't receive the numbers that they thought they was going to get, they get discouraged. They don't go that long. They'll get about 5 or 6 episodes and they'll fall off. Those people right there are not into podcasting the way I'm in podcast. They're not into you. They're not in this game for the same reason I'm in this game. And I ain't in this game to compete with nobody either. So they wasting their time when they get in this game or this industry right here trying to compete with me because I'm not competing with nobody but myself. Hit that like button. So that's another. Appreciate that, Lisa. And exactly, that's what I tell people. I said, you got to put the work in, man. You got to do this. You got to do that. If you don't do what I'm telling you, man, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to progress with this YouTube channel or this podcast stuff. My big bro, shout out to my big bro. He just started a YouTube channel. And like I've been advertising his YouTube channel probably more than he has. And I don't know what, he started to do it, but I tell him, I say, Pat, you have to, it's called P-Funk Sports Talking Comedy Show. He just did his first video last night. I found he did good his first night. But you got to do what I'm telling you to do, man. I'm not telling you this for nothing. I'm not telling you this to, I would hate for you to do what I'm telling you if somebody else tells you to do it. And they don't have no YouTube channel or nothing. If somebody else end up telling you to do the same thing I've been telling you to do it and you do it, I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. I tell them, I say, man, you got to do YouTube shorts, man. You got to do a YouTube short video, man, whether it's 15 seconds or 3 minutes, whatever. You got to do a YouTube short to draw some traffic to your channel. Nobody's not going to watch nobody's not going to know about your channel if you're not making it public. The time you think about going on Facebook to make crazy posts about stuff or whatever you're talking about, go to YouTube and make you a short video. You're going to earn subscribers like that. Subscribers are going to come to you. And when you do, and the only way you can go live is when you get 50 subscribers. But you can't be discouraged, man. Like, I tell people all the time, I don't never care about how many people are watching me while I'm going live. Because I know once the show gets loaded up anyway, after I'm done with my live, it's going to be more people watch it then I start my live late anyway. Appreciate that light. I start my live late anyway, so I don't expect nobody to be on here deep like this. Not my people anyway. Nobody's up in age going to be watching my show because I start so late. Now, when I start my midday lives or 5 o'clock lives or 6 o'clock lives, I do better numbers because people are up. But I know my show and my content is gonna grow the next day. It's gonna be more people tuning in to my show because they know I got something to say, and I'm always having great content. They might don't catch my show at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30 at night when I'm going live, but I guarantee they're going to catch it before the week over with. And the way I be coming with shows, I come with so many shows, they don't know what I did. They're like, oh, damn, he just did another show. Oh, damn, he did another show. It seemed like a lot to them, but it ain't that much to me. It became natural to me. That's why I say, if you want to do it, if you want to be in a position I'm in with a YouTube channel, you got to follow what I say and follow the way I do it. You're not going to go nowhere if you don't listen to me. I didn't have anybody to tell me how to do this. And now I'm trying to one-up somebody on a different kind of way. I'm not trying to one-up over you I'm trying to put you in a better position, a higher position than where you at. I got this other guy. He he's just my other partner. Real Talk with Romeo. Go subscribe to his channel. He started. I love him because he calls me. And you can tell he's passionate about learning how to do things the right way and get this thing going. Because I know once he gets all that impact, once he get his blueprint and his format down, he gonna kill the unit. He gonna kill YouTube. Not like kill him, but he's gonna be a good channel to watch on YouTube, y'all. Uh, I also tell people the following that you get off Facebook is not going to merge over to your YouTube channel. You're going to have more strangers on YouTube than you have friends, which old Facebook friends are kind of like strangers too now these days. So don't expect for your Facebook friends and family to want to watch your YouTube channel all the time, especially if they know you're getting paid off the shit because they're going to be jealous of it. Thank y'all for tapping in. Hit that subscribe button if you've never been on this channel. You want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. That way you get notified every time I load up a video. Also hit the like button. You can come in and share and you can chat in the chat room. But I will tell you guys this. If you're watching my show on your TV or on a laptop, you cannot be in the live chat. It will not let you get on the live chat. And but if you're watching my show off your phone, hit the like button and join the chat line for your boy. It brightens the content up. You might want to have a question to ask me. I got plenty of answers to give you. I don't run for questions. Lisa will tell you, you can ask me anything. If I'm not sure about something, I'm gonna say I'm not sure about it. I'm not gonna act like I'm smart and I know it all. I'm gonna tell somebody, okay, explain to me, learn me. Where you getting at with this? I want to know just in case it's brought up again. Another thing I want to talk about tonight, some other shit that's been going on crazy. And it ain't even, it's surfaced on the internet, but it takes part in my backyard back home in my city, in the neighborhood in the area where I'm from. One of our people, I'm not gonna say our people, but somebody who I grew up around and who I'm aware of, they're aware of me. It's a video going on. I got the video. They in jail. They getting beat up. Not getting beat up. They getting whooped with a belt. The dude was trying to take a shit, and as he was taking a shit, somebody recorded him getting whooped by somebody with a belt. And I think they're saying that he was somebody cashed out another inmate to send the hit out on the dude because this dude that was getting hit with the belt or whatever he was getting hit with, a sock lock, he's been whooping a lot. He's been playing Mr. Tough Guy, with the shit. And now somebody tested his heart. And let me see if I can bring out a video. Let me share something right quick. I'm gonna show y'all the video in just a minute. What we got up in here? My bad, y'all. I'm trying to watch. Yeah, I told you about doing shorts. Yeah, you know, I'm not the thing about me when I tell somebody how this YouTube thing works. I'm not trying to tell you nothing that's gonna hold you back or mess it up for you. I'm showing you some shit that got me to where I'm at, and I did it accidentally. Like I got to where I'm at on accident. Like I figured out one thing, and I'm like, damn, okay, this is what I need to be doing to get more watch hours. This is what I need to be doing to get more subscribers. This is what I need to be doing to do this. So I just figured everything out by myself. If I got the blueprint to share with somebody, I'm going to share it with them. Only if you serious about your channel. You said one of your videos, I think you told me about one of yours went viral. And I ain't been shared that many people. Somebody had called me too, man. I'm telling you. Good, man. Wrong, bro. Oh, yeah, you got your head hurt? Man, I always say, every time I take this, it's wrong. They supposed to do that? Because they could, it's a side effect. Because they, you drink a lot of water, it was, reading to them. Yeah. You good, but, that's just some of the stuff that he hit this right here. But those are just a few things that I want to just go over with tonight. You know, people moment blowers, one uppers, the shifting of hip hop, and does you know, being a tough guy does it catches up with you. You know, I hate the fact that this happened to this. Well, it happened to anybody. The fact that it was recorded though, he'll never be able to bounce back from that. At least he do some crazy ass shit. Now the fact that he's doing video, no telling how he respond and react off this once he get back in the right place of mind, he might crash out on somebody. But I also this particular person also lost a family member, close family member, in the past 3-4 months. You don't know telling where his head is at anyway. We the flyest gangsters. What's been going on? All right, there, enough with that. Let me try to catch up with some of these chats. My bad, I got the Cowboys game going right here. It's halftime right now, just in case you Cowboy fans wondering what the score is if y'all ain't watching the game. It's a close game right now. Philadelphia and the Cowboys, man. That Philadelphia is halftime. The Philadelphia Eagles up 24-0. And Dak them ain't playing bad, man. You guys are trying to count Dallas out and thought they were gonna be, a lot of people was talking about, yeah, they're gonna get blowed out. They're the Super Bowl champs. I don't feel like who in the hideaway? Somebody just tell me say they're in the hideaway, cuz. Oh, that's Frog. Frog in the hideaway. Huh? Oh yeah, who is we? Who is we? Who is we, nigga? Hell. I know you watching the show here. That's why. Who is we?
And they got a game. And they got a game on up there.
Yeah, they got the game on up there. That's why they're around
now. I don't forget about that.
Wait. Yeah, nigga should have went around there, but I had this line I already said in my head. Let me take it back. Oh, him and Sean around there in the hideaway. Yeah, him and Sean in the hideaway wiped the game. Yeah, I mean, shit. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. If I would have thought about the hideaway about an hour ago or something like that, I would have probably been around there. But that's not what it is. But yeah, like I was saying, everybody thought it was gonna be like a blowout game, I bet $20 on this. The guy jumped in the chat the other night and to my bet $20. And I said, fuck it, bet. You know what I'm saying? He was holding his nuts on the Cowboys. He's not even a Cowboy fan. He just want to talk shit. They did jumping on my post. I posted about 7 hours ago. Now they want to come on here and laugh and bring everybody over here to start talking shit to me about something that happened in jail. Yeah, little kid with them y'all boy crazy. Yeah, that jail shit crazy. Yeah, didn't I say I was gonna show y'all this shit? I said I was gonna have to show y'all something. They ain't no skit to me. That shit wasn't no skit to me. There wasn't no skit to me, buddy. There wasn't no skit. I'm gonna show y'all I know what a skit look like. Look at my baby. My baby liked on the video already. Yeah. My bad, April. She liking it. She liking it. I'm gonna show y'all something right quick. My homeboy like, say, man, you heard what happened to Bun B, man? You happy with Bun B? I'm dead ass. I'm like, Bun B, they whooped the hell out of Bun B. I'm like, up to the whole time, man, I'm he talking about Bun B from UGK, nigga. I went to sleep having a dream about Pimp C, and we up at Trill Burger and everything. Nigga, I wake up this morning, man. He talking about Bun B, the Norwood guy. Look at this shit right here. Let me run it back. Let me make sure I run it bit back. We're gonna throw it over there. Look at the camera right there. We go right here. Look at that shit. That nigga can't take a shit in peace, y'all. The nigga can't take a shit in peace. I'm a load up to a short though, y'all. I'm gonna make a short for it on here though. I just want y'all to see this right here. This shit crazy. This shit wild, y'all. This shit wild, y'all. So yeah, this shit wild. No, this shit right here be charged up. To be honest, you look at it over there. I'm chilling on there. That, that shit was wild. Did y'all see the video? Yeah, the football game pretty good. At least I'm enjoying it too. Hey, you see that video, Lisa? I posted a video, Lisa, on Facebook today. The dude he was trying to take a shit in jail, and he was getting hit with a sock or some shit. They was recording him getting hit. I don't know if I know you be seeing a lot of my posts, and you react to a lot of them too. I didn't know if you seen that one or not, but that's the video I just showed you right here on the screen. I'm gonna turn it into a short though. Most definitely. The state of hip hop. Yeah, oh, so you said it was hard to watch, Lisa? Now check this out right here. It was a backstory though, Lisa. And this guy that was getting hit in jail, he been talking mad cash shit over the past years or so, just acting like a big dog. And a lot of people felt like he deserved that. He been talking all tough and big and bad all these years. And when somebody comes to you in jail, you don't reciprocate that same energy. So that's what everybody's talking about. It probably wouldn't even be a big deal if he was a guy that just really wasn't, known for, trying to be a big bully or something like that. But that's why it's a big deal to most people. But I don't never just like I don't wish jail on nobody. I don't wish bad on nobody that happen. Bad you physically or mentally or whatever. But when things come back on people, however it come, sometimes you deal with circumstances uh, in different ways. That could be something he did some years ago or some months ago. But I ain't gonna sit up there and try to play detective on why it happened and what happened and who did it and all that. It's just a video. People found it funny. Some people found it crazy. I don't think I'm in between the funny and crazy. Just in my opinion. Turn up the music, it makes me dance. By the way, shout out to Gunna Mees, man. Gunna Mees is next up in Dallas, man. The DFW. Nobody ain't fucking with Gunna Mees. For real, nobody ain't fucking with Cuz. I put him up against a lot of rappers. For real. What you guys think about birth? What's your take on birthdays? Do you like to wish people happy birthday a lot? Or are you one of those people that don't wish people happy birthday? Or as a matter of fact, you don't like to be told happy birthday that much. I know a couple people who don't even let people know it's their birthday because they don't want all the energy on it. They don't want to pick up the phone. They don't want nobody to know what they got going on or what they like Jordan and his girlfriend. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what's your take on birthdays? Do you give birthday shout out? Do you go out your way to tell somebody happy birthday, or do you just tell celebrity happy birthday? You might have a homeboy or a homegirl. Their birthday might be coming up, and you probably won't even say happy birthday to them. But Oprah Winfrey's birthday will be coming up, and you will share on Facebook. Today's Oprah Winfrey's birthday. Oh, today's Beyonce. Happy birthday to Beyonce. Happy birthday to Jay Z. Happy birthday to Cardi B. But you ain't told your homeboy or homegirl shit all year. Happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, happy Thanksgiving, man. You ain't tell them nothing all year. But let one of them celebrities have a birthday or some shit. You gonna be all on the fucking page on your Instagram and Facebook tell my happy birthday like y'all know each other and shit, man. Sorry, like y'all too cool to tell me about happy birthday and shit, man. And I be knowing it's funny how I be seeing y'all be telling some of them. I ain't gonna say that part. I be tripping out when y'all be telling some people happy birthday, kids happy birthday when they post their kids' birthday. But certain people y'all don't say happy birthday to their kids. Yeah, y'all did. My birthday coming up, y'all, and it's normally the same people that tell me happy birthday every year. There'll be a lot of them, I ain't gonna lie. But I also know there's the people who don't tell. They come in on every other thing I post on Facebook. Then my birthday come up, they ain't gonna tell me happy birthday, but they gonna tell me I misspelled the word. Say, man, you spelled that word wrong. Oh, you can see you paid attention to that, but it's my birthday in broad daylight. You can't even tell me happy birthday. You don't even gotta say. I don't even want you saying Merry Christmas to me, or Happy New Year's, or Happy Thanksgiving, or Happy Easter, or Happy Fourth. Nah, I don't want you better say Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day to me. That's what I look forward to hearing from people. On them 2 days right there, I feel like you should give. That's what you're supposed to salute me. Because I'm a father, and that's the day I was born. Any other day, if you tell me Merry Christmas and all that shit right there, and you ain't told me Happy Birthday, man, this says a lot about you. See, we got a little love tonight. We got a little love tonight. October the 1st, you know it. At least you got a great memory. At least you got a great memory. I wonder what's going on with Jake, y'all. Jake ain't really been on in a minute. Bob Dylan ain't been on in a minute. Which reminds me, that's somebody I need to take off the moderation list. Yeah, the Cowboys about to start second half. With a long ass halftime though. And they playing in Philadelphia, it's 11-12. Like it's 10-12 right now in Shreveport, right here in Dallas. So you know it's 11-12 right now in Philadelphia. Yeah, they gonna be getting home at 1 o'clock at night. Ooh, them Philadelphia fans gonna be outside in the street tonight. Y'all Dallas people, y'all ever get back on the plane. If y'all win, they gonna start throwing shit at y'all. You know, Philadelphia is the roughest fan place to go. They got the roughest fans ever. Them and the Raiders. The Raiders in the city of Philadelphia, they would do the football fans, the baseball fans, the basketball fans, the hockey fans. That's the wrong way to go to with that bullshit. You see what they did to Santa Claus back in 1994. I had snowball, they had batteries covered in snowballs, throwing them at Santa Claus. Popping it there, they got videos of this shit. A nigga dressed up in the Santa Claus outfit. I think they were playing against the Jets or somebody. And they came in there with their bullshit. Y'all doing this second blunt now. Y'all know it, but I did blunt over with. It's over with. It's over with after the second blunt. But I gotta go live tonight, y'all. I gotta go live tonight because I ain't going live tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. So tell them even if I'm back in town Sunday, I'm still not gonna go live. I mean, or early. I'm really trying to go see somebody. If I'm get back, I'm trying to get back to Dallas as soon as possible. I'm trying to see somebody. They know who they are, and they probably be watching. they probably be watching. You know, so they were watching. I know that they were watching earlier. They were watching earlier. I ain't even gonna lie. They were watching earlier. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Hey, Mr. DJ, it makes me dance. So we pulling up. Me and my partner, we pulling up. Cause he came pick me up from the train station. I got off on the train station when I came from work. My partner picked me up, so we pull up in the apartment complex. We pull up to the apartments. They got the SUVs with the police lights in them. They got the one of the gates blocked off with the police, Dallas police car. They got some other shit going on, some ambulance and all that shit. It's a lot of lights, a lot of red, whites, and blues. Turned out, one of the apartment buildings on the other side, though it's two different sides over here. So one of the other apartments on the other side got burned down. So tell us how many buildings or units was burned down, but they had shit out there, man, like they did a big drug bust. They had the shit, the New York undercover type of shit going on out there, the SUVs, and then we had holler some young dude. They were like, yeah, man, somebody's apartment had got burned down, man. I wonder how that shit caused though. I hope nobody over here don't do no stupid ass shit, man. But like we got renters insurance, you know. But still though, man, rental insurance don't really cover a lot. It don't take care. It doesn't. Renters insurance, man, ain't gonna bring back that picture you got of your kids or this item that you have that's exclusive that nobody doesn't have. Weather delay. Oh, that's why the game. Oh, Lisa, you smart. Okay, you guys. I was wondering why the game. Oh, okay, so Lisa, did you just answer that question or the chat line delay? Because I asked why the halftime show been so long. It says a weather delay up there. We turned it down to the way it won't pick up no issue. I don't want no issue with copyright. It took me a long time to get out of that what they call that shadow band stage. Cause I was shadow band. One thing I would not. I'm always know I was the month of May, June, and July, I was shadow banned like a mother. I was shadow banned like a mother. And don't tell them with one of those moderators. One of the moderators did, the good mind. Yeah, okay, yeah. At least I was just wondering, was you sick? And I brought I brought up the fact that it's a long ad time a while ago. Then you just replied back with weather delay. I was wondering, is it off? Is my conversation off with the chat line? So I just realized. So when I was back, remember when I was back in Shreveport, and I told y'all that the event ended Saturday night, and everybody was leaving out. They started shooting, and when I said I had dropped to the ground when they started shooting, I remember landing on my wrist when I fell to the ground because I just dropped. I didn't care how I landed, as long as I got down. For the I don't know throughout the way. I noticed it was hurt the other day, but I didn't pay attention because there was so much going on. On that day, I wasn't even worried about my fucking hand. It was too much shit going on with my car and just me being irritated. It didn't bother me. But yesterday, I noticed I had a scratch on a scar right here on my wrist, right on the side of my hand. You can see it. It's real. It hurts too. It's sore. And they came for me landing, just diving on the ground. And as the day go by, it just gets more sore. So yeah, I just realized I had but that shit ain't here though, man. I got cuts and stuff worse than this. So I just realized that shit happened. Turn up the music, it makes me dance. Hello, DJ, please take my hand. Y'all bear with me. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it, man. By 11 o'clock. I'm just gonna probably give you about like an hour and 30 minutes live this time, man. Since it's going too hard. 11 o'clock, I'm gonna end this one right here. It'll be 12 o'clock Eastern time. I still want to chill out and hang out and look at me a little YouTube, catch up on some street news and all this other stuff that's going on. Going live sometimes will get you out of tune on what's really going on because you're too busy trying to put content out yourself. And like the content I put out tonight, nobody ain't talking about the shift to hip hop. It's gonna start getting brought up though, the shift to hip hop, what direction is going to next because we had these little movements like this. For example, Dallas had this little D-Town boogie shit, the little dancing shit going on. Y'all remember the whisper music and the snap music and the crunk era? Y'all remember that shit? Then you had the bling bling era, the flossy flexy type of, which rappers do that now too. But now then you had the drill. I think drill rap been running the industry for the last 10 years. But nobody don't want to hear about motherfuckers, shooting and killing all the time or popping drugs, doing drugs. They say they on perks and all that. I like some more player ass shit. That's why I listen to. You don't hear Larry June talk about violence. You don't hear Currency talk about violence. You don't hear Primo Rice. They just on some player type of shit. I like them type of rappers. Ali Akeem on their ism. I'm not a pimp, but I just let this shit make the music they talk make you feel good. Have you ever met somebody from Oakland, man? Have you ever met an old school person from Oakland, man? They'll make your bad day turn into gold just by a couple of words. But they're like, man, look at you, man. This is hip. Just has a fly ass slick shit to you that you never heard. You be like, okay, that shit. You met some niggas from Oakland. They got them Bay Area niggas. They talk real fly and slick. So they were like, man, what y'all see there, boy, man? If I had your head, man, I'd cut mine off. Shit like that. It's more fly ass shit like that. It's a simple shit. And you like they try to make you feel ain't nobody no violence. Just on some old player shit, you know. And that's why I started to merge onto a lot of I like a lot of D boy, that trap, that sub trap rap. I like all this shit though, cause it makes you feel it brings you to that moment when you was out there. It doesn't make no rap don't influence me at all. No song or music or nothing influence me to do nothing. I just like the how it make me feel. And at that moment when you hear certain stuff, uh, it makes you, it takes you back to certain moments of your life. You know, you can sing Keith Sweat you can listen to Keith Sweat all your life, all day. It ain't gonna make you beg a woman, right? Just because I'm listening to Keith Sweat, I'm begging. No, I'm just shit make me feel good, make it last forever, nigga. That shit still jam, nigga. 40 years later. Know that I love you. Yo, Keith Sweat was a gangster too, yo. You know, he from Harlem. Y'all, that's one thing y'all don't know about Keith Sweat. Niggas don't even know Keith Sweat a street nigga. He just sing. See, I know this because I watch interviews, I watch documentaries, I watch other people from Harlem say this about Keith Sweat. Yeah, Keith Sweat, he don't play around. Don't let that singing fool you. Yeah, I watched his last episode on Breakfast Club. Why you think him and 50 Cent so tight? Keith Sweat was in Shreveport last year doing the humanity. Keith Sweat ain't no punk. MC Hammer ain't no punk. They said MC Hammer beat your ass. All that dancing MC Hammer do, they say MC Hammer beat your ass. Mike Tyson said that. MC Hammer would have took a shit in jail, and nigga wasn't gonna hit him with no sock. He said, "Who is it? We don't care." Somebody said we don't care. I tell you what, who this is right here. I'm gonna see why you don't care. Let me find out why you don't care. Oh, okay. You look like one of them Unabomber people. You look like you a Unabomber too, though. I see you got your picture with you and your kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look like y'all about to go pray to, face the east. You seem like you a Muslim or something. You look like you Muslim. Why you on here with them? Why you on here, what's your name? NQ, Kabani? You might be, you must be from, you must be Ethiopian or something. You might be from Africa. Why you on here being disturbing, man? But hey, we like the disturbing though. Come on, keep coming with it though, cause I'm looking at your profile pic. You seem like you got your kids and stuff. Your daughter got a pacifier in the mouth. The kids right there. You look kind of smooth. You say you don't care. What you don't care about? Talk back to me since you don't care. Elaborate. What you don't care about? I like trolls. What you don't like? What you don't care about? Oh, none of us care about no thug, nigga. Okay, well, make it make sense then, nigga. Finish your sentence. Because I thought I'm agreeing with you. I thought you were going to get what I was saying. Nobody don't care about no thug, nigga. Hell no, this shit ain't cool no more being tough. You're right. I like that. Is your name, I'm going to call you Nkobani. You seem like your name is Nkobani. Nqobani. Nkobani. You might be Ethiopian. You might be from somewhere over there. Saudi Arabia, but you're black. I see you. Like you face the east and pray 5 times a day. You should look like one of them boys that face the east when he pray 5 times a day. If I was to give your ass if I was to give your ass a slab of ribs, boy, you would probably have to go to the hospital because you don't supposed to eat pork. You a nigga I send a pack of bacon to. I said I had some bacon delivered to your house. But you right though, I'm just fucking with you though, cuz you right. I don't even know who you is though, but you look like I thought you were one of them uniform guys, but you probably was somebody from up north, one of them Muslim dudes, just black. You probably been in Rikers Island and shit and joined. You became a Muslim. You caught that charge. You didn't stitch on your homeboy, but you became a Muslim though because you started getting pressed in Rikers Island. I know. You ain't want to join the United Blood Boys. You ain't want to be a no crip. So you said I'm gonna be a Muslim. Fight. You don't want to be a 5% either. Yeah, y'all bring y'all butt up in here. Don't be holding my boy Mitch for review, YouTube. These people be coming on here, man, trying to be subliminal, slick capping and shit and co-ed. Y'all don't say none to them. Let these people get attacked, just like they bring the attack. We like the trolls though. I said show his comment. He gonna cut my boy comment off. Talking about this right, it's been hell for review. Yeah, he just said shut your doo-doo eating ass up here. He didn't say you an African booty scratcher. He just said sit your doo-doo ass up. That's what he said. And I don't know what you are, but you seem like you probably got some bread though. I don't know. You seem like you got some bread, cuz I don't know. Where you from though, there, Ekabani? Ekabani. That sound like a motherfucking goddamn video game. Ekabani. Now it's like a bottle of cologne or some shit. Your name ought to be named. You ought to come up with cologne, call it Ikabani. Inkwabani. I know it's Bonnie. I went with the NQO though. I know it's Bonnie. We don't say Benny, it's Bonnie. Hey Lisa, you see this foolishness? Lisa, you see this? Lisa, what's your take on this guy right here? This guy is the NQOBANI guy. He got music notes behind his name. I guess he record music. I tell you what though, I know how to find your ass. Y'all, you think I don't got all these devices for nothing, nigga. I know how to get at y'all. Y'all think y'all can just see me. I know how to see y'all too. I know how to run y'all up. I just run motherfucker private investigators. Where y'all at? Where the private investigators at? Y'all get on this nigga right quick. Since this nigga don't want to say where he from, let's find out where this nigga from, y'all. Private investigators. Hey, y'all, by the way, though, man, the game right now going on right now, it just started. It's the third quarter, man. It's 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's 24-20. Eagles has the ball on their own 20-yard line. Maybe it's a 15-yard line. But this is a good game, though, man. Dallas went way up to Philadelphia, man, and they're standing on their 10 toes. I'm just going to keep it 100. This is not the game people thought it was going to be. I betted $20 on it, and Jalen Hurts is he really ain't that good to be honest. Which I just want to let y'all know that he ain't really that good, but it's showing right now. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and listen to what Stephen A. Smith got to say. I ain't going for the Cowboys. Okay, at least you see the foolishness. You see the foolishness we gonna do. Got what's that? And about speaking of another thing too, man. Y'all heard about Lil Bootsy's son, man. Lil Bootsy's son got caught with these charges, man. Got caught with the blinkies on him, man. Him and his foul mouth baby mama. And Uh, Charleston White tried to say he the reason why, you know, Tootie Raw going to jail. I don't think he's the reason why he went to jail. I just think it's just Tootie Raw was just in the wrong place at the wrong time and they had the blickers on. Charleston White just celebrating the fact that he's going to jail. But for one thing, this is what I don't understand. I do understand you're a young nigga. Your dad's already going to jail for his gun charge. About to go get sentenced in a minute. He leaving, he did all he could do the way you guys can have a good life. And here your ass go on the ride around with the blicky and shit like you from the same projects you from. Nigga, you grew up in fucking Atlanta, man, in the suburbs in Buckhead. In a big ass house that got so much acres behind it, it's more houses behind it. Boosie got a whole fucking neighborhood behind his house. And that's why I like Boosie, because Boosie, he utilizes money in a smart way. But the way he raised his kids, though, it was in a dark way. He's the same guy he got, his son, Tootie Raw got some head from a woman at the age 13, on his 13th birthday, he got some head from a grown woman. So Boosie would lead him to the wrong, he would lead him too fast, not the wrong direction. He would lead him too fast. Because it wasn't the wrong direction. It was just too fast. He brought too much stuff and his daughter, we ain't gonna talk about his daughter. You see him and his daughter was going back and forth with each other last year behind some shit. He bought a fucking Mercedes or something for a graduation and she was ungrateful behind this shit. Just because he wanted the color she wanted. Fuck out of here. I'm telling y'all, this game gonna go down to the wire too, man. This game it's gonna go down to a field goal. I don't see Philadelphia pulling away, closing that. And I see Dallas scoring on this drive, at least getting a field goal off this drive, making it 24-23 if they do. If they score to be 27-24 or 26-24, they might miss the point of the touchdown. They might don't make the field goal. So, yeah, it's going to be a game, and Philadelphia is going to have to do something different because Jalen Hurts is not what it is, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know right now. And I ain't no Cowboy fan or Philadelphia fan. But Jalen Hurts ain't what it is, y'all. And CeeDee Lamb out there killing their ass. Jalen Hurts ain't what it is, y'all. This is going to be Philadelphia downfall. They won their championship. Reason why they went to the Super Bowl and won last year because they got the Super Bowl took for them the year before that, but Kansas City beat them the first time. They both to beat Kansas City that first time anyway. That's why they gave it to them. And they had a good run. I won't be surprised they do the same thing for my 49ers. They took our Super Bowls. They're going to give us one. Just because they took 2 or 3 of them in the last 15 years. We've been to the Super Bowl 3 times in the last 12 years, the 49ers. Ain't too many people can say their team been to the Super Bowl 3 times in the last 12 years. It's hurting though that they ain't win, but still. We've been relevant for a long time. They're going to give us back our relevance. And do I believe this game will be different? Will it be look at that offensive line though. Look at all them Tylers. It'd be a different outcome if they was in Dallas. If they was down here in Dallas playing, Dallas would be up 28-3. If they was here in Dallas in Jerry World, I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not even a Cowboy fan. I don't even like them motherfuckers. The score be 28-3. They're playing in Dallas. They way up in Philadelphia, y'all. The most hostile environment ever in football, in hockey, and basketball. I don't know about their baseball fans, but I know they hockey, basketball fans, and football fans. Yeah, same people. Philadelphia is a black city, full of blacks and Italians. So you got two different kind of people with chips on their shoulder. You got a lot of Italians or Puerto Ricans. But Philadelphia is a black city like Detroit, DC, Atlanta, New Orleans, Shreveport, anything in Louisiana, Charlotte, Black City. You're going to see more black people than anything when you go to those cities. Houston might be there, though, but it ain't because there's so many Mexicans in Texas. Shout out to the Hispanic people in Texas and all the Venezuelans just coming over here. Yeah, but it's going to be a good game. I might have to pay somebody $20 tomorrow. Denzel just, by the way, man, Denzel Washington just dropped a new movie called Highs and Lows, man. That shit gonna go hard. I'm probably gonna watch that shit too. I can watch that shit for free. But yeah, that shit, I just seen the preview of that shit. I just glanced at it. That shit gonna be a good movie. You know Denzel don't put out no bullshit. We want to go to the store though. Hey, my dad need me some. Hey, which way you going to? 7-Eleven? The one at 7-Eleven now? They don't got pieces though. Okay, yeah, good. Oh, what? Oh, all right, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, man, like I was saying, oh, Lisa, you still here with me? Okay, I ain't been reading the chat line, my bad. My bad, Lisa. That's my number one moderator right there, y'all. Lisa been down thick and thin, y'all. Lisa has been down thick and thin. That's a sister from another mister. You know what I'm saying? That's my sister from another mister. Her name is Lisa. She's always. That's why I tell you, man, strangers show you more love and respect than people that be sitting around. People that know your worth, they know your intentions. It'll be people that know your worth and your intentions. They won't even give you the love and respect that a stranger would. And I'm not just talking about me as a person. I'm just talking about just in general. Okay, yeah, okay. Dallas, they just went 3 and out. That was Dallas' chance to just kind of like keep themselves in the game. Now here's where Philadelphia might put the clothes in the game, but they got to score a touchdown. They can't go down there and kick the field goal. They can't make this a soccer game because it still have Dallas in a 1-possession game. If they go down there and score a touchdown, it'll make it a 2-possession game. If they miss the field goal. So if they make the field goal, Dallas still got to go down the field twice to win, which I don't see them doing. I don't know if Dallas that good or Philadelphia just ain't gelling right. But this game already is showing me that how the season is going to be. This game right here let me know. I don't feel too bad about my team now. Them boys right there. I don't feel bad about them boys right there at all. They won't let my boy Post go up. Another moderator just handled this. Yeah, you sure do ride with me. I gotta I gotta salute you on there. You done one, 85 cut. Even Queen, she comes in. You know, she comes in when she can. You know, I know everybody's schedule's a little deep. Uh, Leo, he's starting to come back a lot more now. Uh, which I might won't be surprised to see him tap in tonight. Because, you know, this is around the time he probably will tap in if he see me on. But I will say Lisa and Don Juan, they show me they represent me. Like Don Juan does it differently than Lisa does. Don Juan, she shares all my episodes on Facebook and on any other platform. She she's here. She's here. You can tell she's here. But when she's not here, she still make her presence felt because she'll come back the next day and comment. They tried to do the tush push on Dallas. That shit didn't work. They gave him the first down. They gave him the first down, though. That's crazy. Let me see if he got it. Hold up, y'all. It really was a false start. Nah, he didn't get it, man. See, that's what I be saying. He didn't get the first down, y'all. That's why they had cut it. I throw the flag. I throw the flag out there. Throw the red flag, man. Challenge that shit, cuz. I'm not even a Cowboy fan, but I don't like when it be encroachment. Oh man. Good run right there. The state of hip hop, y'all. The state of hip hop is the state of hip hop. It's hip hop shifting again, y'all. I got to keep bringing it back. This part of the title of the show. That's the main. Um, that's kind of like the main topic. So I do want to draw that back to people who are watching and or tuning in or tapping in. They might see the topic says one thing and I get off topic and it ain't that. Um, Then when they chime in, I'm not talking about what the title says or the topic says, and they get off because I'm not talking about that. So I just want to ask people when they come in, man, what you think about the stage of hip hop? Is hip hop shifting again? Is hip hop shifting to another direction or a region, state, whatever you want to call it? Is it shifting to a different type of style, or is it going back to what it used to be? I'm just asking questions. I'm not saying it is. I hope nobody don't come on my comments or even just comment in the chat on my Facebook post and try to make it seem like I'm not asking the question and make it seem like I'm saying it is. Because that's what people people get stuff misconstrued even when they reading it and hearing it. So I'm not saying that it is. I'm asking. That's why it's a question mark on it. So I just want to ask. I want to hear people's opinion on it. And I'm not. This is for anybody that's gonna watch the show later. It's not for anybody that's talking live right now because you would have been said something, asked or said something. The people that's gonna be tapping in later after the video is loaded up, they might have something to say in the comments. I know Don Juan, she might have something to say because she's a hip hop person. She knows music, she knows the industry, she knows. She's just like me with it. She's just a female. And let me show y'all, I'm back in my love life. I got to keep y'all updated in my love life. Every day, man, it gets it gets to a higher level. It's like me and this lady, we enjoy talking to each other. The conversation goes like it goes well every time. I wake up to early. When I wake up in the morning, I put it like this. When I used to wake up in the morning, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, of course, you go use the bathroom. You grab your phone. You go. You probably check your emails. Yeah, I did email. You probably check your Facebook. See what's going on social media, and you might get stuck there. You might go stuck looking at videos or caught up in whatever morning drama it is. And then you start looking at your text messages and missed calls if you got it. Well, me, I wake up and I go straight to the messages, not messages on my messenger, but my messages on my phone because I know I've been waking up to a very encouraging, inspiring, spiritual, good morning text message every morning, and it's been good. I like it. It makes me feel good. It makes my day start out right. Um, I think I found a woman that that's on the same page with me about a lot of things. And right now we're just trying to find that time to just hang out and be around each other. In the public form, in the physical form. We've been having great conversations on the phone, text message wise. We do the way we work. The way I work. She works from home certain days, but she works in the office. And by the time I get out of work, she's tired. She's probably already in bed because she has to get up in the morning for her job. She's gonna be free. We're gonna have to do a lot of things on the weekend when she's gonna have to wake up early in the morning. And y'all know those nights right there with me. Um, those when I'm off on the weekend, I have my kids, and I'm probably gonna have to find a way where I can, because I don't want my kids coming over here to be a reason why we can't do nothing. So I have to find a way, even if my kids are here, me and her still can meet up somewhere and step out somewhere. Because I think my daughter's at an age right now where she can hold down the fort with me and with her and my son being here by themselves. They know how to follow instructions on not answering the door and not doing things they shouldn't be doing because they're good kids. But I think the only way I'm gonna be able to make this work where we hang out and be able to see each other like we want to is when even my on my off weekends when our kids are over, I'm gonna have to step out the house for a second and go meet up with her or whatever. Whether it's me going out there where she's at or she coming out here. Uh, but we at some point we have to do things together instead of just conversating on the phone. We were talking about how um, we've been vibing so hard with each other lately. I don't feel like when we get around each other, it's go. I feel like it's gonna be like we've been knowing each other. Or we've been around each other before because how most people they get nervous when they're around people. Most people they would get nervous when they get. Yeah, I want to, and I hope I can. I hope that I can continually enjoy it. Remember, I had this conversation about enjoying things and cherishing things, right? That's why I think Lisa said was to enjoy every moment of it. Yeah, I have to. I want to enjoy it so much that I end up cherishing it at the same time, hopefully. But I'm definitely going to enjoy it until it's time to not enjoy it no more. Damn. Let's see something. Is she still up? Maybe she texted me. I don't know. Hold up. I'm talking about my sweetie as we speak, and she said, so she's not asleep though. She just laying. Oh, oh, rooftop cinema club. That's nice. Oh, that's nice right there, man. Check this out. She sent me this reel of it's called Rooftop Cinema Club. Well, I guess you're on top of a rooftop and you're sitting in lawn chairs. It's a big screen, and you got all type of treats and stuff. You sit outside on top of the roof. Yeah, she's just showing me dating spots. Yeah, I love to do something like that. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice right there. You got the pretzels and shit. That's some Philadelphia shit right there. The pretzels. They the home of the pretzels too. But baby, if you watching, I love to do that because you send me that right there because you know I like something like that, yo. You hit the heart button on that one. Oh, baby's still up. And I know some of y'all will have to get used to me. I got puff, power, and paint. Full work. Okay, what is this right here? Art, food, drinks. Okay, it's an art place. Okay, art, food, drinks, and chill vibes. Puff, pour, and paint. Has you covered. Canvas, paint, puff, food, and wine are included. Bring your own bag to take it up to notch. You can bring your own bag to take it up a notch. Celebrating a birthday or a special occasion. We offer reserved group seating so you and your crew can vibe together. Must be 21 plus. Tickets are going fast. Grab yours now. Saturday, September 6th, 2, damn. But I can't go though because I'll be in Shreveport. Damn. It's going on this Saturday in Fort Worth, Texas, man. September the 6th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Which that'll be the live one right there. If I was to make it back in time early enough, it's called the Green Jar. 6700 Brentwood Stair Road, Suite 124, Fort Worth, Texas. I don't know if I'll be able to attend this shit, man. Damn. It has to be, does it go on more? But anyway, either way it goes, it doesn't matter. I love to go to that rooftop cinema shit. That shit right there live. That shit's right there live. Mm. Hold up right quick. Let me text her right quick. See. Hey, that's a good game going on there, baby. Hold up right quick. Baby must be watching me off a laptop. She can't get in the chat room. She just chatted me at this. Yeah. Hey, I like that. Look, yeah. See, I like this right here. She's very adventurous, man. She just sent me some shit, She just sent me some shit, You gonna steal this right here. I know you will. The rooftop cinema shit. You ever did some shit like that? Yeah, I'm still. Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah. But hey, y'all, man, straight A just say I had enough for tonight, though. I'm already at that mark where uh, I said I was gonna finish at 11 o'clock. It's 10:59. Hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. Lisa, appreciate you for tapping in and staying down like for that time, like you always do. You know, love it. Yeah, you see that, Lisa? It does sound fun. She's coming up with dating ideas and stuff. So she's all in. I like that. And I already introduced her a couple of things. I said the same thing I told y'all about what I would do on the date. I said we'll go downtown, get on this Segway tour. We'll go down there. The way you'll find out each other's intelligence and shit. Uh, then after that right there, we'll go to the escape room. You know, the escape rooms, you go to the escape room, the way you can see, can you deal with each other under pressure, who you still can fall, you'll see who will fold under pressure. You go to the escape room. Cause you got to pick yourself out you got a certain amount of time where you got to, pick yourself out, pick a lock to get out the room or whatever. And you got to see how you hold together on, when the pressure is on. And then you go out to eat and drink later on, the way you know what you're dealing with. So yeah. But that's it for me tonight, y'all. It's your boy Cuddy J. It is the Kickback Network. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not gonna probably be on this motherfucker for a few more days because I got a lot of shit I gotta take care of. But it's your boy Cuddy J, and I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Holla at y'all.